Hello everyone, welcome back to Krishan Technology YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have seen how to integrate Inertia.js with Drupal, and I walked you through a demo to setting it up. If you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out for a complete understanding of the integration process. In today's video, we will take things a step further. I will show you how you can use this setup to actually start building applications. We will dive into practical examples and walk through how to develop an application using the Inertia.js and the Drupal modules that I am working on. Let's get started. Let's start by creating a module. First, open your terminal and navigate to the project's root directory. Run the drush command drush gen module. For the module name, we will enter appointment management. Set the machine name as appointment management. We will keep the description blank. Alright, turns out the description is required, so let's enter manage appointments. Next, set the module's package to custom. We won't set any dependencies or generate the .install file or readme file for now. Now, if we switch to our code editor, you will see the module has been created and the .info.yaml file is there ready to go. Now that we have created our custom module, the first step is to enable it. Open your terminal and run the command drush pm install appointment management. The module is now installed. Let's create a controller and associated route. In the terminal, run the command drush gen controller. When prompted, select appointment underscore management as target module. For the controller name, we will enter appointment management controller. We don't need to add any dependencies right now. Now, for the route settings, we will set the route name as appointment underscore management dot appointments and the route path as appointment hyphen management slash list. Let's give it a route title appointments. After running this command, if we switch to the code editor, you will see the .routing.yaml file has been created along with the controller. Finally, copy the URL from the .routing.yaml file and test it to the browser to ensure everything is set up correctly. The Drupal is throwing a page not found error. It's a likely because we need to clear the cache. Open your terminal and run the command drush cr. Once the cache is cleared, go back to your browser and refresh the page. You should now see that the new route is working perfectly. It's time to test our module that acts as a bridge between the Drupal and Inertia.js. First, go to the controller and remove the invoke method. Then, create a new method named list. To check if Inertia is working fine, return an Inertia response first. For the testing purpose, let's render the login page. Next, update the route settings to point to the list method. After that, clear the cache by running drush cr in the terminal. Finally, go back to the browser, refresh, and you should see the login page rendered. And there it is. Now, let's create a content type for our appointments, which we will do through the Drupal admin interface. First, Go to structure and create a new content type named appointment. Let's tweak a couple of settings. Uncheck promote to front page and don't create a menu link for this content type. After that, click create and manage field. Next, we will add two fields for our appointment content type. The first will be date and time field, and the second will be reference field to link a user entity. We don't spend too much time on the detailed setting, as the main focus of this video is to show you how the integration works. Let's create some fake appointments to test. Go to configuration and find devil generate. I already have this module installed. Using this tool, I'll generate 10 fake appointments in just a few clicks. Once done, head to the content section to check, and you will see that appointments have been successfully created. Now that we have some fake appointments generated, let's move on to testing the Inertia.js and Drupal integration using these appointments. We will start by heading to the controller where we previously set up the list method. Here, we will load all the appointments for specific doctor. Here, I am specifying the component appointment/index to handle the appointments display. I will explain the rationale behind the structure later. For now, I will pass the appointments array as a prop to this component. Next, I will use Drupal entity query to fetch the IDs of appointments. I will set the condition to ensure that entity type is appointment and that the field doctor is equal to 2. Then execute the query. After that, I will load all the appointments using load multiple function from the node class. And in this function, I will pass the IDs that I retrieved earlier. Now the next step is using array map function. I will iterate through all the appointments and extract the required data, including appointment ID, doctor's name, appointment date, and the description. We can verify if the data is structured correctly by using die and dump on the appointments array. Let's check the browser to ensure that the output is as expected. Now, The next step is to create the index.view file. To do this, I will first create an appointment directory inside the pages folder in the front end app and place the index.view file there. Inside the index.view file, I will define the props and include appointments as a prop of type object. This will allow us to pass the appointments data from the backend. In the template section, I will iterate over the appointments array using v-for to render the description for each appointment. I will also add the key attribute to each list item for the better performance optimization. Now I will open the terminal and navigate to the front end app directory and run the command npm run dev. Now open the browser and refresh. As you can see, the page is blank. Let's open the console. See if there are any errors. Okay, I noticed a typo in my props definition. I will correct the spelling in the index.view file and refresh the page again. Now everything should be working as expected. I will also apply the guest layout from the layouts directory by importing it into the index.view file. Then wrapping all the content inside the guest layout component should give the page a better structure. Now open the browser and refresh. You can see the changes. To improve the design, I will make the text lighter by adding text gray 50 class to the list items. Then check the updated UI again. You can see the changes. That is it for now. Thanks for watching the video. I will be sharing more updates in the future videos, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tutorials.